Having trouble finding that special soulmate? Oh, I know. Are you ready to find love? So what do you think your ideal mate is? This I can solve for you. Check out Secrets of Birthdays, the Love and Lust Report at secretsofbirthdays.com. Hello, Ambassador Gemini, and welcome now to Tuesday. Well, it's a two-part day. Sunny with a chance of Randy. I think today for the Geminis, you're feeling very strong about your boundaries. The Moon and Mercury are conjuncting in your house of intimacy, so I think you're getting really clear on where you end and someone begins, or you end and you end. I mean, parts of boundaries with yourself. This really is the final emotional wrap-up of the very heavy trust and intimacy Capricorn transit that we have experienced. Venus will be coming through this space, but adding a lot of gentle restoration from all the damage. Now, though, is the final moment where you draw your lines, and you might want to do that this morning. If you need to draw a line with someone or have a conversation with someone where a line needs to be drawn, I recommend doing it in the morning. As the day progresses, you get foggier and foggier. The moon moves into Aquarius, will become cloudy and self-reflective, where you'll be for the rest of the day. And I think what you are processing in the background with those dual processors is your philosophy. Now, Jupiter rules the day, so today's a day of learning, a day of new philosophy, a new way of going, education, expanding your options. And that's really all leading up to tomorrow, which is Lightcast Day. Tomorrow at 5 p.m. Pacific Standard Time, 8 p.m. Eastern Time. So wherever you are on the planet, do the math. But it will be a time where the Sun, the Moon, and Mars all come to a very powerful punch, laying the foundation, really, or the first brick of this year's overall philosophy or belief structure. So today is a day of exploring. I'm sure boundaries have a big part to do with it. And I also think that relationships do as well. That's because Venus is laying its final bricks now in place for when it comes to how Geminis will be in relationships this year. Very heavy year, I think, this year for Geminis in relationships, particularly during, between Thanksgiving and Christmas. A lot of Geminis really went down, had a lot of relationship conflict, relationship with themselves. It was a heavy time for Geminis. And now you're finally kind of getting what it needs to be. And Venus says, keep that in mind as you write this year's new philosophy. And it's Tuesday. We've got Just Ask Us, starring Lauren Serafan and Angelo Eros. Today they're going to talk about Jersey Shore and what that reality show is doing for the world or not doing. And a soul gardener writes in, who recently traveled to Australia, met a stranger, fell in love, came back to her 5-year marriage, and now she's like, now what? Well, Lauren and Angelo will help her out, tell her what they think that's going on there, what might really be the lesson the universe has for her. They are live everywhere Soul Garden streams. All right, Ambassador, that wraps up today, but tomorrow it is Lightcast Day. Until then, live, love, be. Soul